Hello, welcome back, Josh, Sam, and anyone else who's watching to Don't You Forget About Me. I'm doing an early morning record because I'm away on holiday for this weekend, so I thought I'd get one extra in. So yeah, welcome back, guys. I'll just show you the results and fixtures since last time we played. So we played. When was it the last thing we did? We did the was it those two games? Anyway, we had the Bristol City game in that. Then we went on a 3-game winning run in the Premier League, which was very good. And then we followed that with a 2-2 draw with Man United. We scored first and last in a strong... Riedel scored from 30 yards. Absolute stunner. Unbelievable. God, I don't really understand how that happened, but it was great. And then we drew 0-0 with Southampton. Not good showing from our strikers there. A bit disappointing, but whatever. So I thought I'd bring you the Forest Green and Sheffield Wednesday games because we've got the third round of the FA Cup, and then we found out who we drew in the League Cup. That's Norwich City. So we should, be able to get through to the final of that competition, which is very nice. What I'll do is I'll bring you the Norwich, Liverpool, and then Arsenal Norwich games in the next video. But first, we need to play Forest Green. One thing quickly: if we go to the stadium. It has now been completed, rebuilt, 22,000 seats, which I mentioned before. But if we now go to the boardroom, we can see that they are expanding it again. I think they're adding 2,000 seats or something like that. Not very much, but enough to make a difference. People will notice that. Now, Danel's. What I've noticed is that Danel's, whilst a good midfielder, central midfielder, he's not a very good right midfielder. So we are going to have to sort that out in the summer, or maybe even in January. We might try and bring in a right winger to help sort of ease the pressure on Danel's, because he's not good playing in that role. What I've also done is Mr. Kane Bowers has been sold to Norwich, who we essentially bought him off of in the first place, via Charlton. But he started his proper professional career after coming through at Chelsea or whatever. At Norwich, they sold him for free to Charlton, who sold him to us for 4 million, and then we sold him to Norwich for 6 million, which is good. We've also trying to get rid of Sam Howard, the centre back / right back, who is a bit of a folly, a bit too much money here. So trying to get rid of him as well. And I think I sold on one more. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, we've been a little bit busy. And I've also signed a striker from Ajax, who I'm hoping will give us a little bit more cutting edge. He's also quick, which is unlike most of the rest of our strikers. So he'll be joining tomorrow in game time. You can hear me pouring my coffee because it's morning. That's when I drink coffee. Coffee in the morning. So, interesting start in our new lovely ground, which we're rebuilding already. Gainer now. Wilmot, Shehu tackled straight away, but McAllister gets the Gillich. So Danel's doesn't play very well as a right winger, and I think that's mainly because he's not very quick, and he's much more suited to the central midfield role. He plays a lot better when he gets to play in that right berth. So what I'll try and do is bring in maybe on loan, because I think I spent most of my money on this striker from Ajax. I don't want to spend 20 million on a right wing. That's ridiculous. I'll try and for sure that'll be the number one priority in the summer. That and one more excellent centre back. I think I've been buying centre backs every summer for. Every summer we've been promoted to the Premier League, I've been buying a centre-back at least each summer, but yeah. Otherwise I struggle to think where we specifically need something better. Like we're pretty good in most places. With this new striker, we're going to have a lot of good depth at the top. He's going to replace Bowers, who has the potential, and like you look at him and his stats, and good finish from Wilmot straight through the keeper. You look at Bowers and you look at his stats and you think, oh yeah, he's good. But as we pointed out when we were doing one of our joint sessions, Sam, he doesn't have the finishing, which really is the problem. He can do all the build-up play and stuff, and that's fine. It must be nice for teams who need that kind of thing. I'm sure he'd be sensational, but we don't play like that really. Arguably if they could just, if it was it was a good effort. If it was not just a game and they were able to sort of think a little bit, he would be able to put his skills, I'm sure, to playing properly. But I just don't like to change my system. So he's out, and we're going to bring in a quick guy who's going to score lots of goals, and that's the plan. Because I think if we could just be a bit more clinical in front of goal, particularly, like, we would be a sensational we would be even higher than we are, because there's been a few games which I've highlighted where we've been equal. We've just been let down by the quality of our finishing, and Wilmot's good, and Becken is also good, even though he's not been as strong this season as he was last season. But we really do lack that kind of consistent cutting edge, which is frustrating against the weaker teams, like for example Southampton, which we should have won, and we could have beaten Man United. Although you can't really complain when you draw 2-2 with a team that last year won the league by like 12 points or something like that. So yeah, dear. Anyway, it's been a good little run of form. We're unbeaten in something like 10. We're through to the semi-final of the League Cup. We're certainly, things are looking up, which is nice. The one problem is I think Man City is still in the cup, which will prove to be quite the stumbling block should we get to the final. I really don't like getting to the final and then losing the final. I know nobody does, but it's frustrating, especially after all the work and effort. Like we beat Arsenal and we beat Spurs on the way to the final, and if we were to lose either in the semi-finals to fucking Norwich or in the final to like Man City, it'd be really irritating. I'd like to win that bigly if we can. So good. I'm also going to target the FA Cup this season, because there's no chance that that's not also an opportunity for us to win a cup. That'd be nice. Especially being as I mean, if he just crossed it, why can he not cross? Becken now got his yellow card, of course. Wilmot heads against the post. We've hit the post 3 times, is it now? Already in the first half? Let's just check. Woodwork twice in the first half. We absolutely dominated them. They are, and they're a good side. They're doing all right in the league this season. They're not like the last time they were in the league, where they came bottom and only won 3 games, one of them against us. You know, they're a little bit better this time round. No, they're down to 11th. They had started stronger than maybe they're currently going. Becken. Speaking of teams that have started poorly, Southampton are up to 9th after that appalling start that we were commenting on a couple of episodes ago. Good effort from White there. Huddersfield looking like they're probably going to be relegated this season. Still a bit of hope for these teams. Liverpool, right bang in the middle of that. Wouldn't be the first time on this save that they've been relegated. They went down ages ago when Western-super-Mare just came up. I think they went down. So hopefully, that'd be fun to see them go down again. I like it when Everton did it and have now not been able to return. It's worrying. Ortega, Gilic, terrible effort. Right, well, let's have a look at the team. Shehu is looking pretty tired, so I'm actually going to, because Shehu is the only proper right wing, I'm going to take him off. And Stefan Olgqvist has been playing quite well recently as well. He scored against Man United. He scored a couple of goals in a row. One game he got 2, so he's doing better than I had anticipated, because basically I got annoyed with Becken being so rubbish, and so I dropped him. Wilmot goes around his man. That's classic Wilmot territory. That is, back to goal, gets the ball, turns around and scores. Apparently not. I'm going to take a sip of coffee now whilst we make our substitutions. It was a weird sip of coffee. Yeah. So I've uploaded a bunch of videos whilst I'm away, so that Sam, if you're listening, you can binge on those. So that'll be fun for you. I'm going to Ukraine. I'm going to visit some family in Ukraine. Should be fun. Oh, we can hear people moving around in the house. Oh, did I just see Wilmot might be injured? That's troublesome. It looks like he's staying on there. That's okay. That's good. And also, Ruben has been injured out on the right there. Kalkulovic is what I would call him. Calculus. Ruben now. Go on, son. Why did Wilmot not make a run there? Oh, they make such weird decisions sometimes. I don't know if... Is it because their decision making is poor, or is it just... Oh, Alkvist. Another post hitter. Gutierrez. Good tackle there from Borgo. Borgo's doing very well. I'm a big fan of his. He's going to have to be replaced at some point if we can find a sensational left back. But yeah, my word, he's been good for someone who's fairly average. It's a good effort from Wilmot. Oh, come on. I don't like these nervy 1-0s. 1-0 is not a fun score. I know we've not really looked like conceding, really. I saw there was a chance that I didn't really mention. But, Alkvist. Oh my god, he hits it just with power. Borgo gives it back to Johansson. Oh, digger. Gilic, Ruben, just knock it long. You can pass nicely. Oh, that's a great ball from Ortega. Up to Wilmot. He wasn't offside. He puts it to the back post. Novotny scores. That is lovely, lovely stuff. Wilmot, I was going to say Wilmot, as if he's like some kind of German Lloyd Wilmot. But no, he's got a high number of assists this season, as well as his top scoring for the team. Oh dear. Kaletsky really, really muffing up there. So 2-0 to Swindon. Is that how this is going to end? Hopefully. Which would leave us up in 6th, which, beginning of the season, I did say that's where I hoped we would be, or, at least in top 10. So you can't complain too much, can we, at all? We're obviously in danger of dropping down to 7th because of Moneybags Leicester City. Our takeover got completed, by the way, as well. The manager the new guy came in and said there was no intention of investing, like major investments, and then immediately agreed to spend 3 million on the training facilities and 3 million on expanding the stadium. So he's an idiot. Well done, lads. That's good. That was good. Forest Green Rovers, a comfortable 2-0 home win. We're getting to the Western-super-Mare style stats where we had just a ridiculous amount of shots, coupled with 1 or 2 goals. Sam knows my pain on that front. Arsenal winning by the odd 5 goals, 7-2 over Huddersfield. Me finishing my coffee into my cup there. Right, so quality of possession provides football. Yeah, so he's got 13 goals this season, but also 10 assists. It's great. We were excellent. There are a few. No, I can't say I was ever concerned. We were in control. That's true. I didn't realise he had a goal drought. Good solid game, yes. Elliot Bennett. Oh, I like Elliot Bennett. Well, he's not. He just signed a new contract, didn't he? Or did he not actually sign it yet? I got him to agree to a new contract. Wait a second. Yeah, he's on it now. 28,000 I got him to agree on. So why the hell would he be leaving? I mean, he'd have to leave for a massive amount of money if he was going to leave. I would say if he was going to go, I would at least want £20 million because he's our top striker, and I'm not selling him for because what the computers or the AI clubs do is if they've got a player who's worth about 6 million, they just flat bat you away with request for 17-18 million pounds. So, but if you do that, the player gets upset and stuff. Yeah. Shut up, make me some money or score me some goals. Either way. Now the processing speed. Come on. Western-super-Mare's average attendance in the top 4 in the country. That's nice to see. Come on, please. I want to play Sheffield Wednesday and then I want to go to work. Nope. Okay, thank you. Change season expectations? Absolutely bloody not. Avoid relegation? Conform. Oops, hello. So he's offering this guy, he's 29, no thank you. Novotny's good. We knew that already. Oh yeah, Tomic won the world. Is he still around? Is he not really old? Yeah, he is, because I'm pretty sure he played against us when we were playing, when we were the, oh man, Man United, what a stupid move. When we were in the Europa League final with Schlansk. I got manager of the month, 4 victories in the last 6, no defeats, that's nice. Still didn't sign that new player because I suppose it's midnight. 1st of Jan, so we're going to see, we signed Andreas Jepsen, who's 17. He's going to go straight into the under-18s. Thank you, Andreas. Koot, this is the guy, £5 million. I remember him being better than that, but point is he's quick and he can finish and he's got good composure, so he'll be fine. Bowers has gone like Bowers. No, yeah. So we made money on him. That's fine by me. He wasn't very good. Bram Christayens, 100 grand for a 16-year-old. He's going straight into the under 18s. He looks pretty decent. And Buchrist. Zakaria Buchrist, and he also goes into the under 18s. One of them, was it him? One of them has like he's. It's not this guy. Then there was another one of them. The other one, I think the centre back was supposed to be the next Jan Vertonghen or something like that. Oh no, he's now the next Philippe Albert. Maybe it wasn't him then, because I know there was. I know there was a guy who I was looking at who he was sensational and he was supposed to be like the next Jan Vertonghen or something like that, but he would have joined us, but I'd have had to spend a lot of money on it. That's a big fat lump of no you've got yourself. Get there. Let's go to his transfers and just set his asking price at 15 million. That's a good trick that Sam taught me. Whereby if you just reject the things when you don't have a specified limit, people get upset. But if you put their valuation very high and then just say no, you can say, well, they didn't meet your buyout clause, and then they go, oh, okay, fair enough. West Ham, Charlton are still in the league as well. Good, staying. Okay, so this is the other quarter-final. So we could have. Okay, so Chelsea into the semi-final along with Man City. So the other semi-final, Chelsea, Man City, and the other one, Swindon't, Norwich. So we obviously hope that both those teams contrive to get themselves knocked out. We hope that they both go out, but I guess that we'd really want Chelsea more than Man City, because Chelsea have scored almost exactly half as many goals as Man City have this season. So I guess in the game, I mean, we would rather have neither of them. Let's see. Can we please just play this game against Sheffield Wednesday? No, go away. I'll do it because I have to. Sorry, I didn't realise I'm not saying anything. But it's because I'm trying to read it. I have to have my screen at a... Roy is a magnificent catch, it's true. Okay, good. Yeah, sorry. It's because the reason I wasn't speaking then is because I have to sort of sit in an odd position because I've broken the screen of my laptop is broken. Basically, the hinge snapped, and therefore, depending on what position I'm sitting in, and generally sort of recording in, I can't move from that position after I've started doing it. And so the other day I was recording, sort of sat with the laptop on my lap, and then with the screen a little bit sort of leant back a bit, and I could see it more easily. Here, because it's sat on the table, it's sort of leant back a little bit. It's not leant very far back. It would be perfect if I was sort of reclining on the sofa, but it's not, so I have to sort of look down a little bit. I'm doing it again now. I'm confident as long as we get to our game plan attack. I don't think it would be a problem. Yep. Okay. Midfield, please. Yeah, good. Right. What was I saying? Yeah. So, and I just did exactly the same thing there. And yeah, because I can't see them, I have to sort of look down, and then it's a little bit uncomfortable to speak at the same time. So I'm going to have another mouthful of coffee. Hopefully we can beat Sheffield Wednesday now, and at least get our FA Cup run off to a good start, because it would be terrible if we said I want to target the FA Cup and then lose to a Championship side. I'm trying to think if I've got a very good record against lower league opposition. I mean, you'd assume on average, yes. But I remember for Śląsk we got knocked out of a cup by, was it even over 2 legs by a lower league team in like one of the first seasons we played. I think that might have happened. And I don't remember Western getting knocked out by some cruddy team. I remember we probably had to go to replays a couple of times against Championship or whatever teams, but I'm pretty sure we mostly just smashed the teams we had to play. So let's go fly a kite. Why you got a bid thing up in the top there? Oh, they've made a bid for Ortega. No, thank you. I'm going to go back. I'm going to do the same thing with him that I did, because it looks like we're going to have to bat off a bunch of things from him. £7.5 million, please. Wow, he's wanted by a lot of players, clubs, so he's pretty good. Well, he will be staying then. Unless you're willing to offer me Cristiano Ronaldo style right midfielder in recompense. Is that the correct word? Probably not. Okay, Roy Coote is going to make his debut. We're going to bring on Jean-Jacques Pelletier, and Ortega will go. This will look good. Bobby McFerrin can play. Wait, what foot is he? He's right-footed. Okay, so Bobby McFerrin, ching. And we will give... Oh no, we're going to give Bjorn Danels a start there, and Luiginho for Gainer. Now, Mr. Coote, you can have number 10. Oh, taking it away from Kane Bowers, who was shit into number 10, so let's hope that you can be a bit better. They've got a guy called Dick Hopper, I think. Although I don't think you say it in that sort of cadence. Hey, I'm Dick Hopper. It's probably more like Dick Hopper. Cool chat, Ben. Cool chat. Yeah, well, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. You do cool chat. Ortega booked 1 minute into his next game. That's smart moves. Jean-Jacques Pelletier, nice. Danels, big up to Coote. Across to Shehu. Okay, well, we're looking dangerous already. That's nice. We've had a shot. Yes, please. Luiginho. Oh, he gets his header in there. Nice. Hope. Oh, his name's Hope, not Hop. Callum Thorpe. They absolutely scissor Mr. Coote. Okay, Thorpey boy. Thorpey baby. Got booked as well. So that's 2 yellow cards already. That bodes well in the first 10 minutes. Big ball. McFerrin. Coote. Big ball to Wilmot. Unlucky. Nice play. Okay. Coote now on the ball. In midfield. He goes past one. That's lovely stuff. He goes past another big shot. Ambitious. Okay. Well, that was a series of not good things. Started by Coote and then continued by Danels and Shehu. So thank you guys. Coote now. Crosses, surely. No, wants his first goal on his debut. In front of the home faithful. That's Swindon't. Morris now. Big ball up. Shehu wins it. Wilmot. Guy. Go on, Guy. Ortega's absolutely flying into a challenge there. Wouldn't be surprised if he gets sent off if he's going to play like that for the whole game, considering he's already got a yellow card. Goal kick to Swindon't. Take it from there. You have to, idiot. Morris now up to McFerrin. Wilmot heads it on. Nothing's happening. Morris is surely outside of his box. You can see the ball is outside of that line. Fine, whatever. They do occasionally pick them up on that. I've seen goalkeepers get red cards. I'm not sure if it happened on a video once, but I know it's happened a number of times. It feels like that should have definitely been one of those times. Not that I think that we should have the opposition goalkeeper sent off against the championship side. He was surely offside though, unless our defenders just parted. All right, never mind. So big Wilmot. Danels to Coote. Gives it up to Wilmot. Oh, good save from Morris. Luizinho. No, but we don't get that. Wilmot now. What's he going to do? He's going to get tackled and... Oh, Pappy Frampton. Oh, that's a nice name. Luizinho. Couldn't even beat one man. Luizinho now. I was going to say, I hope that's a corner. Otherwise, that's a string of poor things from Luizinho. He crosses. McFerrin at the back post doesn't get there. Cootie baby. Tackled. It's out for another corner. We're turning the screw a little bit now. Not really looking like scoring, but we are at least keeping them under pressure. Luizinho. Brookfield. Great save again from Morris. Okay, McFerrin gets there first. Danels keeps going. Regilio Peters. Good name. Gets booked. Now then, Danels, what's he gonna do? He's gonna give it to Pelletier. Pelletier up to Luizinho. Wilmot hits it just over the bar, for goodness sake. Rubbish. Now you've got to hope that the second half will be better, because we've been poor. Calm. No, not calm. Assertive, I'm not happy. Passionate. There's a lot more to come. Passionate, there is a lot more to come. Do it. Roy Coote is playing pretty well. Even though he's in danger of being booked, he's playing as our best player, apparently. Lloyd Wilmot. Pelletier will go. Luizinho, come on, boys, now. We want to... Okay, so he's gone past one and gets pushed back. Pelletier. Nice. Luizinho. Okay, Coote. Go over the bar. 2 minutes into the half. We have at least already had a chance. McFerrin, Wilmot. We really don't want... The one problem I have with the FA Cup, and it is pretty much only one, is that you get the stupid replays. I find it, it's good when you're a lower league team, but when you're a Premier League team, it's very annoying, especially if you're challenging for things. But, okay, we just have to deal with it. Dobrich, Brookfield now. Hope to Davis. Shehu, nice work. Wilmot goes past his man. That must be it. No, put it past the post. I've had a number of chances in this first 5 minutes of the second half. Morris, Ortega, Wilmot to Coote, down to Pelletier. Loses out again. Shehu, strange ball over to Luizinho. Playing all our balls behind each other, which is not fun. Coote finishes. Lovely, lovely stuff. Don't say that's an incredible goal. Certainly, it was a competent finish, but I don't think it was an incredible goal. What was incredible about it? Because he ran for a long way before he did it. Yeah, but he was completely free. Whatever. Football managers sometimes I don't understand it. So 1-0. That's nice. Johansson. Wilmot heads down to Coote. Coote. What's he going to do with it? He slips it through to Shehu. Shehu finishes nicely, but was offside. What are we doing for health? Luizinho's tired, but again, he's not going to play, so I'm going to leave him on. Shehu is a bit tired, so let's bring Ruben again over here. And I think that'll do for now. Just continue. Nobody's playing. Wilmot's not playing very well. All right, let's bring on Alkvist for Wilmot then. We need Wilmot for the next game, so That's fine. Who got injured? Okay, this is one reason why I can't see who's getting injured, because the screen is at a strange angle. Coot, Ortega to Danels to Coot, who gives it to Ruben. That was a lovely worked move there. In and out of the team. Pause a second. Let's just see. Did we say someone's injured? Yeah, okay. So we're going to take off Luiginho. Oh no, Borgo's injured. Let's do this, and then let's do this. We might have to keep Howard until the summer at least. McFerrin at the back post. Heads wide. Oh, they brought on their version of Johansson. That's fun. Come on. 76, 70. Yeah, okay. It looks like we're... Oh. Yeah. You can see it coming. You can tell when they're going to score a free kick because the kick taker is just to the side of the goal and then the goalkeeper's too far across the goal. He's too far across there. Was never going to give himself a chance to save it. Oh, well. Coot getting booked on his debut. Nice to see. Ortega to Coot. Coot, prove to me you're worth £5 million, mate. Ruben, oh, it's a great save from Morris. He's been their man of the match surely today. Luizinho, okay. Ortega up to Luizinho. Luizinho to Howard. Howard puts it in, doesn't get anyone. But Danels heads it back. Pelletier over to Ruben on the wing. For fuck's sake, like this is exactly what I did not want to happen. Okay, Ruben, Howard, Ruben, crosses, beautiful cross to nobody. So it wasn't a beautiful cross; it was a terrible cross. Brookfield did. You absolute donkey. Howard, big ball up there over the back. Olkvist gets there. Ruben, I don't think he scored for us. He might have scored one for us. So strange to tee him up when there were other options. That's it. Yeah. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Pappy Frampton. Coot did well, got to say. I mean, Arsenal beat Kidderminster 9-0. Arsenal are not taking not taking any prisoners. Boston United as well, smashing someone. Right, let's do... So Coot scored, that was good. Nazari. Some very odd decisions. No, I'm not going to upset the ref. He was good. Yes, he was good. I don't want to say anything about the ref. I've already said that. I hope we'll stick with him because he's not doing very well. Let's leave the press conference. Let's leave that there then. So what we'll do, like I said, is in the next video it will be... what did I say? Norwich-Liverpool. No, wait, why have we got... Oh, fuck, we've got the Sheffield Wednesday game in the middle of that. Alright, so it's going to be Norwich-Liverpool. And then I'll do after that some combination of Norwich, Arsenal or Newcastle. So I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye, 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 bye.